We are not episode 5, we are episode 6.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try something a little bit different this time around. See how it goes. Alright, don't have a ton of time, so we're just gonna go ahead and kill the pre-show, and I'm gonna go and do the thing in 3, 2. Hello and welcome everybody to the Decklist, episode number 6. I'm your host CJ, and joining me this week is only Nexus. Hello, Nexus.
What do you mean is only? Aren't
Because
I good enough for you?
there's no Aaron here. I don't have nobody to bully.
Yeah, you're right. You don't have anyone to bully.
That makes me sad. I like
Yeah,
bullying
that
my own
everyone
children.
bullies his kids.
Exactly. Oh, Chad is in the chat. Hello, Chad.
Hello.
Oh boy. All right. In this episode, we are going to be talking about Secrets of Strixhaven, both pre-release and normal release, arena and live cards. We're also going to be talking MagicCon Vegas and the reveals thereof, and also the One Ring conspiracy that is happening and is taking the Magic world by storm. Let's go ahead and start off with the news actually we have going on here. First off, I want to talk about let's go ahead and start off with the One Ring. So, one of the most prolific artists of Magic history. Dude's been doing this forever. Gotta find his name. Dan.
Let's see.
Dan. Where'd it go?
Dan.
Oh, Donato. Don Giacola. Um,
You've said 4 different names.
He was one of the guys who did like work on like the Moxes and things like that for Alpha Beta Revise. He worked for them for 28 years, and they brought him back as to pull out the box topper for the One Ring for the Hobbit. For the Hobbit boxes, which they're bringing back box toppers for the Hobbit, which makes me happy, which makes me want to buy more of that set. Because 1 in 20 will have a One Ring in it. I can't say that I'm going to be buying 20 boxes, but can't say that I won't be buying 20 boxes. But
Can't say that he won't consider it.
exactly. Mr. Guy here decided it was a good idea to take one of the One Rings that was from the actual original Lord of the Rings expansion, the art from that, do a digital flip on it, and erase the Elvish runes that were handcrafted onto the ring itself, and called it his own, and then painted a background over it. I have up on screen the art on the left is the original, and the art on the right is the flipped and changed one. It's very obvious, and when they put it up on MagicCon Vegas, they it was all over the place. But we have also, but there's not much to talk about on that one. But what I do want to talk about also is the main thing is with this one is the preview panel that we got from MagicCon Vegas. Speaking of MagicCon Vegas. So they did previews for the next 3 sets. So Marvel Superheroes, The Hobbit, and Reality Fracture. Going in that order, we're going to start off with...
Did Marvel?
They did Spider-Man.
Of course.
This is all of Marvel.
Is that one coming to Arena?
It'll be Into the Omen Paths too.
Rough.
Yeah. They did have Paul Bettany, the guy who actually is Vision in the MCU, up on stage doing these reveals for them. So there is a Vision focus on this one. They had them up there mainly because the capstone for the set is the Mind Stone, which is Vision's stone, which powers him. It is a one white, one colorless legendary artifact, indestructible, taps for one white, and then you can harness it for five colorless and one white, which means that basically once it's active, you can just kind of do it. And its ability is at the beginning of your end step, exile a target non-land permanent that you control, and then return it to its own battlefield under its owner's control. So things like Hey Bye and stuff like that that cares about being bounced.
Oh no, even more things to make shrine decks busted. That
Exactly.
couldn't possibly go wrong.
Nope, not one bit. Um, Vision has some weird, like they are thematically good, but so the Vision, the card from the
Oh, this is cheap too.
yeah, the Vision from the Commander decks is just the Vision. It's a 2/5 robot hero, flying vigilance. When you cast a non-creature spell, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Solar Beam, Vision gains double strike until end of turn. Density Control, it gets indestructible until end of turn. Or Technopathy, draw a card. So it's actually not bad, especially for I believe that's the Commander deck one. I could be wrong. Um, and then Synthesoid Avenger, 3/3, 4 colorless, um, flying. When a player casts a spell, if it isn't that player's turn, choose one. Put a 1/1 counter on Vision, or Vision phases out. So board wipes or counter spells just make Vision
Vision
go
doesn't.
away.
Vision only disappears when he wants to.
Exactly.
Do you lose your counters when you phase out? I don't
No,
remember.
no,
Fun.
they stay with them. That is set to be released June 26th. Is the release day for Marvel superheroes. I'm still not sure if I'm going to be doing the pre-release for that one yet. I need to get more information about the set before I go dedicating a bunch of money to it.
I'm sure that by the time there's less than a month from it, we will have everything, just like we had for Strixhaven.
Oh, they did that with every set on purpose.
Now, if only they could go down from 40 sets a year to a reasonable like 4.
Yeah. Next up, we have The Hobbit, which again I bring back the box toppers, which makes me happy again because we haven't had box toppers since Lord of the Rings. Box toppers, for those who don't know, or if you buy a box, whether it be play boosters or collector boosters, you get a card. Most of the time, that card is really good. In this case, it's like the One Ring, which is the pinnacle of game changers, in my opinion.
Really?
Oh yeah, like it is just it's bonker. Like just that card is ridiculous and can just destroy. It can just swing games one way or the other very quickly.
I guess that on-demand draw speed is useful.
Yeah, on demand, and it can get massive
And
draw
the
speed too. Like, and then having
yeah,
a
and the
shield for the
turn
turn.
of
Yeah.
block, yeah.
Uh, other
Notably, it has that one weakness where it only stops you from getting punched in the face. It doesn't stop you from losing health any other way
yeah,
because it's specifically damage.
yes. So if you're playing like a deck that is doing freaking like life loss or something like that, you're still gonna get punched. You're still gonna get sucked in the face. They did reveal some
That's
cards.
a way to say that.
Yeah, I know. I could have thought of better ways, but oh well. We are getting adventures back in the set, which makes sense given how that it's a Middle Earth set and adventures and all that good jazz. So um, those are coming back, and that's cool. We're getting some. They did reveal like actually quite a few cards from it. You have one of the adventures is an unexpected party. The adventure side is X2 white. Create X 2/2 red dwarf tokens, and then it's an enchantment for 2 and 2 white. As this enchantment enters, choose a creature type. Creatures of that type get +2/+2. I can't wait to put that in my heir apparent deck. because I hate everyone.
I mean, your heir apparent deck is an Arabella deck, so yes, yes, you do.
Actually, I have like three heir apparent decks on Arena.
I only have one heir apparent deck, and it's a Suki deck.
Um, we do have some trolls. Tom, Bert, and William. Man, it's been forever since I've read The Hobbit, so I don't remember any of these people. Um, it's a 5/5 troll for 3 in Golgari. Tap 1, sacrifice another creature, draw cards equal to that sacrifice creature's power, then discard a card. When Tom, Bert, and William die, if they were a creature, return it to the battlefield. They're an artifact.
Not bad.
No,
Come back as an artifact is very strong.
um, considering they still keep the sacrifice another creature and draw things, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Um,
Especially because you don't have to actually like tap it.
exactly. Speaking of artifacts, we have my precious.
Which is both an artifact and an adventure. I don't see that often.
No, and equipment as well. Altar of Power for 1 in black. Instance. As an additional
Oh,
cost, sacrifice a creature,
hey!
draw 2 cards. Or Allure
The
Power.
actual effect of the equipment is that it makes Codis decks even more obnoxious.
Yep, equipped creature has hexproof and can't be blocked. Yeah, Codis has black in him, so yeah, it can be used in Codis decks.
It doesn't even matter if he has black in him.
Yeah, it
You
does.
don't need to use the what's it called
The adventure is part of the color identity, so
rough.
you could not put that in like a Prismari deck. You have Riddles in the Dark, which is an instant for 2 in blue. Look at the top 4 cards of your library and separate them into face down piles and a face up pile. An opponent chooses one of those piles, put the pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. I don't like cards like that.
I think if you only really want those things if you have like a really stacked deck, but you
Yeah,
never know. You never know if you're gonna get lucky.
yeah. Like, admittedly, in blue, you have ways of manipulating the top several cards of your deck, and you could have it to be, a really good setup. Or also in blue, like if you're running a Golgar or not Golgari, Demir, not the yeah Demir um, deck, which is black blue, that cares about your graveyard. You can purposely put things that are really good into your graveyard, and things that just to recur them back into your hand. Like there's no reason why you couldn't put like a Yawgmoth into your graveyard and then a reanimate into your hand and just get Yawgmoth back.
This is true.
Wood Elves is getting a reprint for the first time in several years, actually.
It's been reprinted before.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wood Elves is one of those ones that has been reprinted quite a few
Awesome.
times, but it hasn't been reprinted in a while. Then of course we get Bilbo and Smog cards. Bilbo Luckweaver, Wearer, I can read, is an adventure. On the adventure, it is 4 in blue. Burglar's plots. Sorcery. Exchange control of 2 target non-land permanents that share a card type, like creature, artifact, that kind of thing. And on its creature side, it is a 1/1. It can't be blocked. When he deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then discard a card.
So very blue.
Very blue. Incredibly blue. And very red, we have Smaug the Magnificent, which is a 4/3 dragon for 2 and 2 red. Flying haste. When it attacks, he deals damage equal to the number of treasures you control to any target. At the beginning of your upkeep,
Oh,
create a treasure token.
oh, I hate you. There's that one dragon. There's that one red dragon that like whenever it deals damage, roll a d20, create that many treasure
Yeah,
tokens.
ancient copper dragon. Yeah.
And those two together.
Oh yeah, this
Well,
is gonna be
it's
amazing.
fine. You'll be playing them in. You'll hopefully only be playing them in Commander. If you see them outside of that, well then I guess have a nice 3 turns that you get to survive.
Right?
Wait, no, they're both red. They're not green. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
small
they're
mercies.
yeah, but red
Unless it's
could
a
get
red
this
green
out
deck.
very quickly. Like you could get those out. You can get those out with a quickness. And plus, you have all of your damage doublers in red too. So like having that out there, hit once, roll like 5, and then just have like Furnace of Wrath and like the
Does Smog have to attack, or is it when you attack?
when Smog attacks, he deals. But just when he
Okay.
attacks, it doesn't have to actually do damage. So if you have a
Yep.
shit ton of treasures out, or even just a few treasures and some damage doublers, then your opponents are
This
gonna
is
have a
almost something
bad
like
day.
Artisan Talent.
Yep. Have the Arkenstone, which is a big deal in the. I remember that from the book. It's 5 for an artifact, another artifact adventure. Seek the Heart for this adventure side is Seek the Heart for 2 and white. Search the library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. That's a white card, by the way, not green.
It's fine. Just it's the whitest blue card I've seen in a while.
Yeah, right. No, searching your decks for creature cards. That's a green thing. Like that's so green. And then on the other side, creatures you control
I was
get
talking
one
the other card,
one.
yeah.
All creatures you control get 1/1. And at the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Just draw a card, not draw a card and discard. Just draw a card. That's a mean
And a
card.
gift. It's 5 mana, but
I want to put it in
you can make
Toff.
this work.
Another
So
build.
you can keep refreshing Seek the Heart.
Yeah, basically.
Because this, I don't think you could unless.
No, it gets exiled after you do it once, and then but still that's having that artifact
Then
is
again, you could get something to throw it back to your hand.
yeah. Bilbo Thief in the Night, which is one in a blue for a 2/2. Spells you cast from anywhere other than your hand cost 1 less to cast. When he attacks, you can cast an instant artifact or sorcery spell from your graveyard. If an artifact or if an instant or sorcery card would be cast in this way, would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. So very blue. Blue cares about getting stuff into the graveyard, apparently now.
Well, you see, Black's been having a real nice time of it, getting comfortable. Maybe it's time to shake things up again.
We have Thorin Mountain King, 3 for 3 and a red. Trample. When he enters, attach any number of target equipments you control to target creature you control. Then, when one or more equipment would become attached to that creature this way, that creature deals damage equal to its power up to 1 target creature. This is going so fast into my Captain America deck where I can just swing for 40 damage at one creature and just annihilate your stupid death touch blocker.
Very childish.
It is
Just
incredibly
what I was playing.
childish. And then swing for cap and then just win because commander damage is a thing. So the box toppers are going to be like some of the set defining cards from the Lord of the Rings set. Uh, the very what's the word I'm thinking of here? The One Ring.
Game changing.
No, never mind.
Swingy.
No, controversial. One Ring. Tom
Is the One
Bombadil, which
Ring
is
banned?
no, it's just a game changer.
That's fair. I've had fun playing against Tom Bombadil decks.
Yeah,
I
they are
like sagas
fun.
in general. And so seeing someone pull out like 14 sagas and becoming invulnerable to everything aside from being punched in the face, it's pretty fun.
It is fun. Like they're just a unique deck to play against.
Mm-hmm.
You got Sauron as another game changer.
That tracks.
And some awesome looking full art cards from there.
And then land.
Yep. And then so we are getting, of course, the giant gob of things for the set: play boosters, collector boosters, draft night, freaking all of these things. Um, and borderless dwarven language cards. So the set that I am so looking forward to is next: Reality Fracture.
I assume this is another one of the actual like Magic canon ones that push the story.
Yes, it is. It's the last one for the year, and you're getting cards like a blue Chandra. That is a direct reference to the Chandra Torch of Defiance. You're getting things like oh, and prepared cards are back for it. Like we just got in Strixhaven. So you have like
Oh, even
blood.
more preparations.
Yep, you have Bloodline Recollector, which is prepared, which is one black, one and one for a 2/2. At the beginning of each end step, if three or more creatures died this turn, this creature becomes prepared, and it has Ancestral Craving as its instant. Target player draws three cards and loses three life.
All right, so that's a real easy one to put in several black decks, especially like if you have black nobles or even black vampires.
Yep. They're doing so. One thing that I'm not sure that I like, but I do kind of. That's not true. I like it. They're actually doing the partner. They're doing a flip on Strixhaven because the storyline is that Jace is one of the big planeswalkers, and he's doing some bullshit about trying to stop the Phyrexians from ever invading anywhere. He wants basically their creation to stop. So he's going back in time at Strixhaven and changing things. So his Strixhaven, as opposed to the enemy colors, which is what Secrets of Strixhaven and the original Strixhaven do, are the partner colors. So you have white blue, which is Fatehold, which is School of Future History, artifacts and things like that. Theorix for black and blue, School of Exoteric
Esoteric.
Mathematics, yeah, esoteric. Red Black Stinger Quill, School of Painful Words. Red Green Constrari, School of Constructive Arts, and white and green Vigor Bloom of Invasive Healing, which I like. I think that's funny. You have a Stingcaster Mage, which is Snapcaster Mage, but it's red. Also, one of the coolest arts that I have seen
I did
on.
see this art before I even knew that this was a set. A thing from a set. I was like, man, this is some really. Someone really decided to put some pepper on some fan art. I don't know who this is, but they're so cool. And then I realized it's real.
No, but it is 100% real, and like they are. I don't know if they're going to be doing. I don't know if those cool like fracture arts are going to be in the construct in the play boosters. If they are not, I might consider buying a few collector boosters because that is some of the coolest art that I have seen. Man, that is so rad.
That's fair.
Um, it's coming out on October 23rd, and it's really cool. Like, and so the promo art that they gave us was Jace, who looks to be white and blue, sitting in the middle of the featured planeswalkers. You have Liliana, Ajani, Chandra, um, Phyrexian Lady, Vraska, and Garuk, who never does anything anymore. In their normal colors, so black, white, red, green, and blue. No, black and green. And then you have mono white Liliana, what looks like mono red Ajani, mono blue Chandra, what looks like mono white, maybe green Vraska, and maybe mono black Garuk. Oh, sorry. Reality Fracture releases on October 2nd.
Oh,
They just have
ways away.
their Secret Lair bundle is on October 23rd.
You think you're gonna go for it?
Oh, this one. Oh yeah, yeah. This one I think you should. I think you should break your no
I
money
haven't paid
towards
for anything on.
Hasbro.
I haven't put anything on Magic the Gathering since uh, we bought my first Commander deck at Gen Con a couple years ago.
I
So, and I have two Commander decks, neither of which I'm good at.
did get a reveal of the
They've
name of one of the commander decks. Multiverse Reforged, which is four colors, everything but green because Jace hates you.
Jace hates me specifically, actually.
Yeah, anybody who likes green, Jace is like, nah, I hate you.
I don't even play blue, and yet it keeps becoming more and more, even more and more ridiculous.
So that's what big reveals at MagicCon Vegas was this year. So a really stacked event. I watched a few of the panels and like there's a lot going on and I'm excited for this year. Less excited for like Star Wars or Star Trek at the end of the year, but like at least we got my Reality Fracture, which is going to be a massive like I love the lore of Magic. There's a reason why I've been playing this game for 30 years now. Um and like this kind of lore will continue to pull me in and have me playing for longer. Like the Universes Beyond sets are okay. Like I kind of wish they would like I don't mind things like the Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings and the
Final
Hobbit.
Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy also, but like I kind of wish they would have them be a little bit more like because there is a reason lore wise why Universes Beyond exist, and I kind of wish there would be like little sprinkles here and there of the Universes Beyond tying into the Magic lore, why those exist in the first place. I
So
doubt
what you're
we'll ever
saying
get that,
is
but
you actually want to see Jace wearing the VV hat.
kinda. Or like Vivi, even if it's just an art, like Vivi looking through the window of the universe,
Mhm.
uh, just like that's what I would like to see. Just something pulling it in there. It doesn't have to be like anything major. Like even if it's just one card, or even like one of the like serialized cards or something like that. Like the
Just something
goal,
that makes it feel relevant.
yeah. Like and that's my thing is the lore. Like I don't play standard, so I don't care about standard rotations and like cards being quote unquote forced in the standard. Like I play Commander pretty much exclusively, so like it is what it is for there. Um like Arabian Nights is a set that's still able to be played in Commander, and that was the fourth, fifth set of Magic entirely. Like
Is that the one that still had genies? Was that the one that had genies in them and kind of
yes.
weren't that great?
Yeah, no, the set was terrible, but it was still like you had this like in universe thing, and everybody was like digging the magic lore, and then all of a sudden we are in Lawrence of Arabia, like it's where legends were introduced. So that's the like you can blame Arabian Nights for Commander.
Thank you, I will.
Yeah, you just they were just creature dash a legend at the time. There was a summon legend. No, it was summon legend. Um, so Aaron and I went to the Strixhaven pre-release with his friend Devin. Um, we had a blast. The same guy who always wins our locals won, unsurprisingly, with a really stupid Prismari deck, which I would have taken um, because I was before him and I had my hands on it, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to play Prismari because I always play red and blue. I'm gonna play Silver Quill and picked up that and then went like 10th. So um, for those who have never played in a pre-release, you basically build a deck of 40 cards from 6 play boosters, and I decide. And most of the time, you don't want to do more than 2 colors, but I had some really good 3-color cards in it. And for the first 2 rounds, I lost terribly. Like I went like because it's best out of 3. So I went my first round. I lost the first 2 matches immediately.
Mm.
Second round, I went 1 and 2. And then you can change your decks because your entire like what you pull is basically your sideboard, so you can change your deck entirely. So I was running a white, green, and blue deck to begin with, and I thought I was pretty good. I was very wrong. And then I just switched to green and blue fractals, and I won almost every single game after that. But unfortunately, I already lost two of my rounds out of two of 5 rounds, and by that time, there's no coming back from that pretty much. So I was just playing for the love of the game. Also, Devin, who poor guy, we went to he joined us for Lorwyn, and poor kid like pulled like absolute dog crap. Um, I built. He's like he came to me almost in tears because he got his butt whooped in his first round so hard. He goes, he's like, "Can you help me build this deck?" I built him a Merfolk deck that won him like 2 games after that. I'm like, dude, this is the best that I can do. You drew he drew so poorly in Lorwyn, and then in Strixhaven he pulls two Witherblooms, one of which is the Borderless.
Wow.
So like just monetary value, he walked out of there with almost $80 worth of cards. He was fifth on the standings after all was said and done. He did so well. I was so proud of him. He did really well. Aaron was right between us. I was 10th, Aaron was 7th, and Devin was 5th out of like 30 people. Um, Aaron was rocking a red white no white black. He was rocking a silver quill, and he did pretty well. It just he had bad matchups. Like he went up against the guy who won, who's a great guy. Like he's a friend of mine. Um, he actually gave us his pre-release pack that had a borderless Prismari in it.
Nice guy.
Yeah, I was the only person during the Lorwyn the Lorwyn pre-release that made him lose at all. So he gave me one of his collector boosters. I didn't pull anything from it, but like I could have.
Well, he didn't know that. He
Yeah,
couldn't have known
exactly.
that.
Yeah, he's like, here, just take one. I'm like, you sure? He goes, dude, you are the only person that gave me an L. You deserve this. Like, okay,
You're the only reason I sweat at all tonight.
exactly,
This is your reward. Turns out to be nothing but fodder cards, but hey, it could have been an awesome reward.
exactly. It was
Now it's
still
just a cool
cool.
reward.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It was still cool, but like, yeah, there could have been some real deep in there. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and like this set is so good. Um, it's so much fun and limited in drafts and stuff like that. Like it's very insulated in that. Commander, I don't think it had as big of an impact as I thought it was going to. For me, it does because I love the new cards, but like in Arena, I'm not facing a lot of new commanders. Like there's some cards like the Paradigm cards are making a stomp on Arena.
You
But
know,
oh,
funnily enough, I've gone against a few decks that have had them. I haven't lost that much. I think that by the time those things kind of come up, my default deck, my shrine deck, has already ramped far enough that it doesn't matter.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And I kind of deal with that as well.
And
Like
if my shrine deck isn't in a position where it's going to be ramping up, I'd have lost already. So it, again, doesn't
yeah,
matter.
like I went up against a Prismari deck with my Maryland deck, Maryland Elves, and
Oh, you're a bad person.
poor guy just didn't get anything because I kept stealing all of his shit, and like I pulled off his red paradigm card because I stole it with Maryland with like 20 elves on the field. He quit after that. Like debate, like I play the deck that I think is the best. If you're just doing like the best deck, I would say is probably the Silver Quill, the dragon that lets you do casualty, because you can copy X spells in black where you can just do ridiculous stupid crap with it. Um, Now I'm not saying the rest of them are bad, but you have to take out like second mortgages on your house to get the other dragons out. Um, Now there's some other good commanders in there and like some good cards in there, but like not it's not as game changing as I thought it was going to be. But it is
I just
very
expect it to be more. Uh, I really expected us to have like another truly obnoxious Ishtola level of card hidden in the set,
yeah,
but it
exactly.
really doesn't feel like we did. There are plenty of great cards,
Yeah,
amazing things that will add flavor and texture to any deck. But I didn't see a new Vivi. I didn't see a new Heba. I didn't see a new Ishtola.
yeah, exactly. And like there was some and I think like the Emerituses and stuff like that, they are game breaking in limited, but like in the grand spectrum of things, like they're good, but just not like auto includes in every single deck.
Yeah,
Like like at least I kind of thought they were going to be. Like there's some out there, and the precons actually like I think the precon commanders are some of the better ones if you like the backup precon commanders. Um,
or like Zamon and whatnot.
yeah, like I use Zamon in my 99 in my real life fractal deck. I use the Wolf as as the main commander because it just ramps so hard. Um, and like the Otter, which is the backup commander for the Prismari deck,
That tracks.
people have created like CEDH winning CEDH tournament decks using that and being able to do 64 damage in one hit with him.
I don't remember this otter.
It is basically so when you cast a spell, you can copy a creature and it gains myriad.
That's obnoxious.
So like you copy Twin Flame Tyrant, which is a dragon that is
Oh, I
basically
know who he is.
yeah, I'm explaining for the audience. Twin Flame Tyrant doubles your damage, and Myriad copies that for each player on the field. And Commander's a 4-person format, so you would wind up with 5 total Twin Flame Tyrants, doubling your damage 5 times. So that is 2 to the power of 5th, and those are 5/4 dragons. So you're dealing like 65 damage to each player with flying. So harder to remove and harder to get rid of. And like there's like somebody had a I watched a CEDH match with somebody playing that Otter deck, and like he won in turn 4 with it by doing that Twin Flame
Rough.
Tyrant. And because it's blue, like he was locking everybody else down out of stuff. Like he didn't play anything on his field other than the Otter on turn 2. But like turn 1 and 3, he was just doing counter spells and shit like that.
That's so obnoxious.
Yeah, and then on turn 4, he Jessica's willed into the Twin Flame Tyrant, and then casted Shock on the Twin Flame Tyrant itself, just so he could activate the Otter, creating the Twin Flame Tyrants, and then doing that nonsense. Like it
I'm gonna
was.
reiterate. Obnoxious.
Yes, exactly. I don't like CEDH, but I like the idea of
Everyone
it.
likes crazy combos. Nobody likes getting crazy comboed.
Exactly. Like I watched a I like watching it, but man, the idea of playing in a CDH game just makes me kind of gives me like nauseous. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a lot of fun. It's a very good set. I may or may not have 2 boxes.
Oh, you got me a box.
Of course, it's already opened and all the good cards are pulled out of it. But you know,
I mean, it's more than I've got to work with now.
that's fair. Um, it's I enjoy the set
Clearly,
though.
what I need is one of the foundations. Just one of those huge foundation boxes.
Yeah, I did. there was a sale for at Flash and Forge or Fire and Forge or something like that. One of the online realtors or not realtors stores. I don't know what I'm talking about. Um,
You're
and they
tired.
I am tired. They had I picked up a box of foundations and a box of Strixhaven for like $200 total because they're doing it's their anniversary sale.
Mhm.
And like Aaron pulled um like one of the like $70 cards out of foundations and then pulled two borderless dragons out of Strixhaven.
Not bad.
Yeah, like he paid for the card. Like if I sold cards, he would have paid for the boxes. I don't sell cards, but like he would have paid for the boxes if I did.
Mhm.
It's I'm enjoying this a lot.
Also, can we just talk about how dripped out everyone is in the Strixhaven set?
For real, they look so good. I want to see the he'd probably be in the what is it the Stinger Quill, the red and black one. I want to see freaking what's his name.
I want to see Killian.
Yeah, Killian, red black Killian. Like that's what I want to see. Like
I mean, I'm incredibly curious to see where they put Simone.
oh yeah, well if we're just doing that, she'd probably be in the white blue one. Or no, because she's Theorix. She'd be black blue. Oh,
Listen, I would be so interested in seeing them make a red green Simone for no reason. Put her in that constructive arts.
oh man. So like I wanted to go to Vegas. All my friends, like a bunch of my Magic the Gathering friends were in Vegas this year, and I wanted to go. I'm not going to Atlanta this year because it's in November because they put the events up towards big sets. Um, and this one and MagicCon Atlanta they're putting up to Star Trek, which comes out in November. And I'm like, I
Is that
don't.
going to be a Universes Beyond or?
Yeah, it's a Universes Beyond. And just like last year's MagicCon Atlanta went straight up against Spider-Man. So like I don't want to go to Atlanta on two probable lackluster sets back to
Oof.
back because I went with Spider-Man last year and it was fun.
I
Like
think that was
I
fun.
had fun and I got to hang out with my friends and my son and but like we did a bunch of Spider-Man limited and that was
Disappointing.
Spider-Man. Though Aaron and I did do a two-headed giant, non like they distinctly said bracket three two-headed giants. So AJ and I went in there and came in third, um, because
That's
I
not
was
bad.
because he was playing his horror deck, which is a mill and control deck, and I was playing VB.
Oh, you're. I forgot that you're a bad person. I keep
Yes,
forgetting. Wow.
we are terrible individuals, especially when we get to play on the same team as each other. Like, but they the it was like no, that is bracket three, so no mass land denial, only three game changers, and like all the bracket three changes that are required. So AJ and I
But
like,
can you have tutors?
yes, you can. It's limited on the amount of tutors. You can only have three non land tutors.
What land tutors are there? Oh, a land tutor is just like fucking cultivate, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Um, so like I'm running all three of like the blue tutors in VV. I did put the Prismari Dragon in the 99 in my VV, and like it does do some work in there
I wouldn't. I would imagine that it would.
because I can
It's
get
kind
him
of
out
made
super
exactly for
early
that.
too. Like I Pyretic Ritual and Jessica's Will, and I get VV out on turn one or two, and then do that again. or do a different set of them because I can pyretic ritual on a creature now. I can do that in maybe turn 4-ish. I have Prismari out.
Yeah, there is I don't know about this. I'm a big fan of going against VV decks because it's a really good way to know whether or not you've got a deck that can ramp at all.
Yeah, yeah. Because if you let Vivi have a chance, you are done. Like,
Sometimes if you got a commander that costs too much, you really gotta wait for them to summon their VV before you can play your commander just so they can't counterspell you.
exactly.
It's so dirty.
Um, yeah, it's that's it. And I think that's where we will actually go ahead and wrap up for the evening. Thank you, Nexus, for hanging out with me. Greatly appreciated as always.
Of course, I couldn't let you be here alone.
It would have been very lonely. It would have been very awkward. Me just talking to myself. Um,
You do that all the time.
I do that a lot. Um, if you want to reach out to us, talk to us in any way, shape, or form, go over. You can send an email to us, show@geek-io.net. If you want to watch us live, twitch.tv/geekio show. Um, Discord, I believe, is geek-io.net/discord. I think that still works. Um, if not, email me and I can send you a Discord link, and I'd be happy to have you over there. Um, if you want to support us, best way to do that is just follow us. Go over pretty much anywhere Geek.io show, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, um, Twitch, all of us Geek.io show. Just give us a follow, hang out with us, get the word out there. When I post the YouTube video here in a couple of days, just watch that. And just yeah, that's probably the best way to support us right now. Still re-ramping everything from coming back, but yeah, just getting the word out there, hanging out with us live. That's the best way to get us out there. That's the best way to support us right
Yeah,
now.
click the links.
Exactly. Do the thing. Hit the buttons.
Do the la la la.
Any dang way. We love you. Be good to one another, and we will see you right back here in a couple of weeks as we talk. I don't know, probably some kind of weird reveals or something along those lines. Bye, everybody.
Guten bye bye.